Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about my Smith & Wesson MMP 1222. First things first, we're going to push the bolt up so we can drop it down, and then pull out the bolt carrier group and the charge handle. This charge handle is made of plastic instead of metal, unfortunately. Then the bolt carrier group is not really much of a bolt carrier group. It's actually the main heart of the gun with the recoil spring and the firing pin. Unfortunately, on this model, my biggest criticism of it is that you can't use the upper on a standard AR-22, and you can't use the lower with a standard AR upper. So it does come out fully off. And then over here we've got our little forward assist, which doesn't actually do anything. And then we have our lower, which unfortunately, if you look to the buffer tube area, it isn't actually a buffer tube. It is just sort of a piece of plastic. But fortunately, in the lower, you can use standard AR triggers, which is a nice feature. But there is a little black piece of plastic over there that will stop you from putting a standard AR upper on this lower. And this also does not come off like a standard buffer tube on an AR lower. The quality feels alright, even though there is a lot of plastic components. It slots back in as you would have it on a normal AR. If you notice on the upper, on the back, instead of a rounded little hole for the pin, it's squared off, so you can't put this on a standard AR lower, which is once again the worst part about this gun. But it is relatively accurate from my firing experience with it. It's a fun gun to shoot. You could shoot it all day long and not have a sore shoulder and not run through thousands of dollars of ammo. It's incredibly inexpensive. The fit and finish feels quality. It feels like a good product. It's obviously not quite on par with a full billet AR, but it is still feel like something that's not going to fall apart anytime soon. With a collapsible stock, as you normally see, you can put more rails on there, and you can change out things like the sights, obviously, and just any sort of normal AR accessory you'd put on it, you could put on this as well. The barrel can be removed, but I would recommend against that. There isn't no replacement barrel that's going to give you any kind of benefit from what I've seen. I just have a little red dot sight on there. It's a cheap sight. I didn't really feel a need for an expensive one because it's an inexpensive gun that's going to be generally not the most accurate just based on the ammo it shoots. It does have a special type of mag. There is a lot of aftermarket mags available. You can get drum mags, you can get 50 round mags, and you can get the standard ones for pretty cheap. That is one of the good parts about this particular 22 AR. Overall, I would recommend it for somebody looking for a cheap gun that's just fun to shoot. Here's the magazine. Pretty easy to load, pretty easy to shoot with. Unfortunately, it only comes with one out of the box. I would really prefer if it came with two or just something else that you could shoot as well. This gun is not California legal, but it is 49 state legal, and it's a Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.